Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you a very interesting project which I think is quite an innovative way of using artificial intelligence. This tool is called as Thread or Jupyter Thread. Thread is a Jupyter notebook that combines the experience of OpenAI's code interpreter with the familiar development environment of a Python notebook. With Thread, you can use natural language to generate cells, edit code, ask questions, or fix errors, all while being able to edit or rerun code as you would in a regular Jupyter notebook. Best of all, Thread runs locally and can be used for free with your own API key, and that is what I'm going to do very shortly. We will get it installed locally and then we will play around with it. The installation is quite simple despite of the fact that it is all built in React, because you know that with React you have to do a lot of tinkering to run the things locally. Anyway, the VM which I'm going to use for this video and the GPU, which is NVIDIA RTX A6000, is very generously sponsored by Massed Compute. So if you're looking to rent a GPU on affordable price, I will drop the link to their website in video description. Plus, I'm also going to put a discount coupon which will give you 50% discount on an already discounted pricing. Let me quickly show you their VM. Where is the VM? There you go on the left hand side. So this is the Ubuntu 22.04 VM which I'm using, and this is the NVIDIA GPU card which I was referring to. Let me clear the screen. Now next up, in order to install this thread, I would highly suggest that you install Conda to keep everything separate from your local installation. I already have it, so let me clear the screen and let me quickly activate the Conda environment which I already created for you. And if you don't know what Conda is, how to use it, please search the channel. You will find a lot of stuff in order to do the Conda, which is very simple to install. Okay, so we have um, activated our Conda environment. Now, in order to install this thread or Jupyter thread, all you need to do is to run pip install thread-dev, press enter, and it is going to install it. And that's all the installation is. Let's clear the screen, and in order to run it, simply type thread here, and then it is going to open it in your browser. There you go. So this is your um, Jupyter notebook. You can just create a new notebook. You can use your previous ones. So let me create a new one by clicking here. There you go. And you can also set your keys, but let me ask it a question. I'm just going to ask it, draw me a random pie chart. And I am asking it in all natural language. And you see on the top one, it has just done something random and it created it. How good is that? And then you can run all cells. I'm just clicking on the run all cells here. It has run it. Now on that bottom left, when you click on it here, you can change the theme. And just click on this moon icon. This looks much better, by the way. And then you can specify your OpenAI's API key. So let me put my key here so that we could use it. So I have set my key, I have changed the theme, and now we can ask it few questions. Maybe I'll just ask it, um, I'll just ask it, sorry, here in the bottom, draw me, maybe I'll just say 3D the plot of a pyramid, press enter, and then you see it is running. Let's wait for it to come down. And you see that it is generating the code here. And now we can just say update and run, control shift enter, maybe it is running it. If it so we can say, okay, automatically fix the errors. It is going to automatically fix the errors, hopefully. You see it is just running it at the top, so it is importing it, and then I'm just going to say again, automatically fix the errors. I think it is running at the top. So this is one thing I think they could improve. And I'll just say update and run it. then it should be at the towards the downward. That will be make much sense. So there is another one. I'll say automatically fix error. So you can simply reiterate on your code and then you can go from there. So which is good. Sorry. And then you can, once it fixes it, you can just update and run. And then it really makes the coding so easy in all natural language. There you go. It has installed it below and all that stuff. And be aware that it all is API call. So make sure you are aware of your OpenAI's um, API tokens and how much you are spending there. And of course, I forgot to tell you that if you want the key to, you can go to platform.openai.com and you will need to get that key from there. And as it works on natural language, so you can also ask it questions here. Like you can say, how do I install Hugging Face API? Press enter, and then where it is. Okay, so this is the top one which we just created. But so this is what I was referring to, that it needs to just improve this thing a bit. And I'm just going to run it here. Maybe I will clean it up. Let's wait for it to come. It took a bit of a time, but of course you can run it from here, you can copy it. Another feature which I really like about it is that you can not only do the follow-up questions, you can also just go into the chat mode. So you can chat with it, you can just ask it any questions, or you can even go from here in the chat icon and you can ask the same thing here. So you see, it says you can also check it out. What is transformers? And then click on submit. It is going to give you the answer here on the left hand side, and it is also giving you the sample code. So pretty cool, I should say. Very interesting. And I think they also have a cloud version, but there is a wait list over there. But anyway, there are a few other features which you can check out on their website. I think very early days they can improve the user experience of scrolling down, and I think there is a slight wait there too. But all in all, really awesome. And it would be icing on the cake if they could also introduce the Olama support, so that we don't have to pay for all of these API calls and we could simply use it with local open source models. Let me know what do you think. I will drop the link to this repo in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.